Welcome back to my channel. This is Tara Loretta and you are watching Beautiful on the Inside and Out, where we discuss topics based on really living a life more beautifully, both feeling good about who we are on the inside and also on the outside. So what's today's topic? Da-da-dum. All right, we're talking about girlfriends, friend or foe. Friend or foe. So I'm posing that question to you guys and just hop on and we're going to talk a little bit about that topic today. All right, so today we're going to be tackling the topic of friends, and specifically in my case, girlfriends. Are they friends or are they foes? When it comes to living a life more beautifully and really feeling confident both on the inside and the outside, are our friends a deterrent to that, or are they a motivator in that when it comes to walking out this lifestyle? Well, guys, I have a secret for you. The answer is both friend and foe. Really, honestly, the answer is up to you. You hold the power to determine the impact that friendships have in your life and how they really affect you both on the inside and the outside. So here's a couple of my thoughts when it comes to friendships and really making your friendships the most beneficial and impactful in this journey. Okay, my first thought when it comes to the topic of friends is my friends are my biggest cheerleaders, guys. They are some of my biggest encouragers in this journey of life. They encourage me, they empower me, they tell me how awesome I am, and in turn, I do the same thing for them. When I am going for a goal, they are rooting me on, they are encouraging me, they are constantly, just lifting me up and letting me know that I can do it, guys. So I just want to encourage you that if your friendships aren't your biggest cheerleaders, and if they're constantly pulling you down or causing negativity in your life, I would say those are more foes and not friends, okay? So you got to determine what category we're going to put these people in, okay? So really determine what benefit are they having in your life? What benefit are they bringing into you? And that's where you can really determine, are they a friend or are they a foe? So are they your cheerleaders? Are they your encouragers? Are they rooting you on in this journey? And if they're not, guys, I just want to encourage you, you need to find those people who are. You need to find those friendships that when you're having a hard time and that maybe you're missing the mark, or maybe you just, need some more encouragement, you need to find those people that you can call on the phone, that you can text, and just really allow them to speak life into you. So that's my first point, is make sure that friend or the friends that you have in your life are your biggest cheerleaders and also your biggest encouragers. And if they're not, just dump them in that foe bucket, guys. Dump them in. All right, ladies, so my second thought is when it comes to girlfriends, are they friends or are they foes? One question that I always ask myself is, can I count on them? My friends are my biggest, not only cheerleaders, but my biggest supporters. They literally are a support system for me. I have my family that is one level of support system, and then I have my friends that are another level of support system that I really count on. They're the people that I can call when I'm in need. They're the people that I can call when I need help with my children, or if my husband's out of town and I'm going through a crisis, or I need support in any way. Those are my friends that I can count on. And so I just want to encourage you, look at the relationships that you have, and when you're determining friend or foe, are they lending you the support that you need? Now, I'm not saying you are always going to have those people that may be less supportive than others. There are different categories of relationships. You have your besties, you have your fun social friends, you have those that maybe you can't count on so much, but they're awesome to hang around with. And then you have those that you just need to dump in that foe bucket and just, leave in the corner somewhere and just wave to them now and then. And, that's okay. We're not meant to be best friends with everyone. Yes, we should love everyone. We should, really not have any animosity towards anyone or hate in our hearts towards anyone. But does that mean that we're going to be besties with everyone? No. And that's something I actually really learned the hard way. I want to be friends with everyone. If you're like me and you want to be friends with everyone, you have probably come to the realization, just like I have, that you cannot be best friends with everyone. Of course, you can be kind to everyone. You can show love and compassion to everyone, but you're not going to be best friends with every single person that walks this earth. And that's okay. That's something that I had to learn the hard way. I have been burned over and over and over again until I really realized that it's okay to have that small, more intimate circle of really, really close girlfriends, and then have another outer circle of people that I love to hang out with, but maybe I'm not calling on them every time I have a crisis, and they're more my fun group, my posse group. And then another outside circle that, is just people that I'm not as intimately aware of who they are, but we're not like deep friends, but we're more in kind of associates, I guess you would say. Like, I know you, but I don't like deep know you. And these people can always change levels, guys. I mean, if you're tracking with me, you could have an associate come into that fun posse of girlfriends, and then maybe they eventually cross over into that deep, intimate friendship circle that really, honestly, I probably can count on this hand alone how many people are in that close, intimate circle that I have, because, we just can't bare our souls to every single person in this world. We can't. It's kind of impossible, honestly. And again, I learned this the hard way. Some people just want to have fun with you, and they don't want to know your mess. They don't want to know your stuff. And, so don't tell the people that don't want to know your stuff. Okay, ladies? Make sure that you determine who are the friends that you can count on for support, who are the friends that you're just hanging out with, and who are the friends that may just be like, hey, associates with. And then again, you have those people that you drop in that faux bucket and you leave them in the corner, and you just occasionally, hey, and then you just leave them over in that corner because, it's just, part of our internal health that we just have to leave some people in the corner bucket over there, and that's okay. All right, so my third thought is, when determining our friendships, is basically, what are your friends that you can count on for truth? Okay, this is huge, okay? Remember how I said that the people who don't want to know your stuff, don't tell them your stuff? Well, you do want to identify those friendships, and sometimes this is going to be trial and error. We've all have to kind of, discover this sometimes the hard way, but eventually you will determine those friendships and those group of people that you can count on for truth. Now, I love how the Bible talks about truth in love. And so that's really what I look for in my friendships when it comes to people who are speaking into my life, and especially speaking truth in my life, because I can really receive from those who I know intimately and that I trust, and also who I know are going to be telling me truth, sometimes hard truth, sometimes truth that maybe I'm blind to, sometimes truth that I may not be aware of, but I know that those friendships are going to speak that truth to me in love, because they want something better for me, because they want the best thing that there is for me. They don't want to see me going down a wrong path. They don't want to see me mess up. They don't want to see me fall into a pit. They are telling me truth for the betterment of me, not for my destruction, not to tear me down. Now, really, really pay attention to that, because there are, unfortunately, people out there there who might not have the right motivation. And so they might be speaking truth into your life, but it's not necessarily to build you up, but it's to see you fail, or in some ways it's in judgment. And it's really hard to receive truth from someone who doesn't have the right motivation, or who aren't looking out for you and want to see you succeed. So you really need to find those friends that you trust and that you can receive truth into their lives, and vice versa. I have this one friendship that, honestly, she did something that really hurt me. And we have been friends for years, probably over 10 years, definitely more than that now, but at this point it was about 10 years. And she did something that was really painful to me in a season in my life that I just really needed her. And honestly, I didn't know if she was aware of it or not. And I had a choice in that moment if I was going to speak the truth to her about hey, you hurt me in this way, or if I was just going to keep it to myself. But I knew in this moment that it was going to be a turning point in our relationship, because if I kept it to myself, and if I didn't speak the truth to her in love and let her know how she hurt me, I knew our relationship wouldn't go any deeper, and wouldn't go any farther than it had in that moment. Why? Because in that moment, trust had been broken for me. And once trust is broken, it's really hard to rebuild, especially if you guys are not willing to be truthful with each other. So I chose, because I valued this person, I valued this friendship, I chose to speak the truth to her and let her know how she hurt me. And honestly, she was completely unaware. Really completely unaware, even though to me it was like, hello, but honestly, she was so unaware of how she hurt me, was completely apologetic. And because I was willing to be truthful, and because she was willing to hear it from me and receive what I had to say to her, because she trusted me, and we had that longevity of friendship in front of us, we were able to really continue to go deeper. And to this day, we are very close. So that is just one example of how you can walk in trust with your friendships, how you can take the risk, but just be aware, you have to be willing to take that risk as much as they're willing to take that risk. You might be trying to go deeper with that friendship and be truthful with them. But if they're not also willing to do that as well, that's really probably the point where your relationship will, plateau. You can still be friends with that person, but I don't know if it will go any deeper or progress to any deeper levels if both of you are not willing to face that point of honesty with each other. So with my friendships, especially the ones that I deeply trust and really value and want to go farther with and want to go the long haul with, I value honesty. I want them to speak truth and love to me as much as I know they want me to speak truth and love to them. So that is just my thoughts here, girlfriends, friends, or foes, guys. Really just think about the things that I said, evaluate your relationships, and just walk from a place of feeling beautiful and confident on the inside and out. Okay, this has been Tara Loretta, Beautiful on the Inside and Out. If you like that, just give me a little love and give me a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys next week.